What's good, all my alpha brethren out there in the alpha sphere, the manosphere? It's your boy right here, King C's. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to handle your masculine energy, your newfound masculine energy, how to maintain frame. Now, as you begin to build your masculine alpha energy, the outside world, other people will start to pick up on that, right? Male and female, in every situation. Now, for instance, other alpha guys, other people who are their masculine energy, they might pick up on it, and we know that there's different types of personality in the world, right? So, for instance, in my situation, I went to a personal training class, right? And I showed up late. And you know, when you're showing up somewhere late, you think like, it's gonna be awkward and all this type of stuff. This is the first day of class, you know what I'm saying? So I go in, I made a decision to myself, like, all right, fuck that. I came here to potentially meet some new cool people. I don't want to go in here feeling awkward, feeling introverted. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my no-fap journey, so I'm already feeling good and confident in who I am, comfortable in my skin and everything. I'm coming to study some shit that I'm passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So when I go in very charismatic, walking in late, interrupting everything. You know what I'm saying? There was ways that I could improve the way I did it, but I wasn't mad at the way I did it. And I'm pretty sure that since I came in late and I handled myself well, you know what I'm saying, was still speaking and everything like that, didn't act awkward, people picked up on that energy, you know what I'm saying, as me being like a confident person. Now the trainer, the teacher, he was also pretty, you know what I'm saying, alpha himself. Yeah, I can just tell like his energy. You can pick up on the energy. So I'm sure that he's seen me that way, and since he's seen me that way, over the course of the 2 days, he kept busting my balls, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, I never been the one to go back and forth with people. I get it. I don't get mad. I don't get offended or anything, but I never been the witty person who could just, you know what I'm saying, buzz balls back and forth. You know, when I say buzz balls, I'm kind of talking about like pretty much like poking fun at or making jokes at people, not in an offensive way though, just in some, you know what I'm saying, a friendly way. That's it. So I never been a person that could do that, but I kind of, it's like I appreciate when people would do it to me, because I know that they busting my balls, because I just seem like the person, like a fun person, you know what I'm saying? Like a fun, interesting person, this person you can bust balls with. But I never been the one that can really go back and forth like that, all right? So in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 fucking tips to handle your newfound masculine energy, how to maintain your masculine frame in any situation. Specifically, when another guy is, I'm gonna just say, giving you shit tests, friendly shit tests, not offensive shit tests. Well, we can get there too. That's gonna be the 3rd tip. Because some niggas will just try to test your gangster, all right? You gotta know what to do in that situation too. But, all right, so the first tip is really to just practice busting balls back. Turn it into a ball busting competition. You know what I'm saying? When you find an opportunity to jab at somebody.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, when you find an opportunity to, you know, bust a balls for somebody who you got to pick up on the energy, make sure that they not, you know what I'm saying, that they ain't sensitive and shit like that, then go ahead and do it out there and see how they respond to it. You know what I'm saying? That's tip number 1. Just practice. I mean, that's the only way you're going to get good at anything, right? So make sure it's friendly though, and it's in good taste, not offensive, all right? Because then you're just being a jerk. You don't want to be a jerk. You're trying to be friendly and make the energy a positive one. You know what I'm saying? Not a negative one. It's not bullying, okay? Now, the second tip that I have for you is to, what was the second tip? The second tip that I had for you, all right, the first one was to,
What's the second tip? The second tip, let me just get, I gotta get to the second tip. What's the second tip? Practice busting balls. And the second one was to, the second tip was to,
if somebody's busting your balls and you don't know how to respond to it, do not be afraid to make fun of yourself. So for instance, I was asking him a question about this, like, this is called, I don't even remember, that's a damn shame, but we was going over how to flex muscles. Cause like certain shit is called, like this is called something, and then when you flex like this, like in a stationary, I think it's called like isotonic flexing or some shit like that. I don't know. I have to do my research again, but I was asking, I'm like, so what is this called? And I showed him my bicep and I flexed. And he was like, you was trying to show off your bicep, right? And I didn't catch it at first because I was literally just trying to get some information from him. So I'm just like, no, like I actually want to know. But he was like, I'm just playing. So I'm like, of course I knew he was playing. I wasn't in that mental state to try to catch a joke. You know what I'm saying? I just answered his question like, no, I was not trying to show you my bicep. But for instance, I could have just made a joke about that, like, yeah, don't you like it or some shit like that. Not no gay shit, like, but as you can see, I'm not that great at that. But if you could practice, I'm just saying, like, don't be afraid to also like add on to his fucking joke. You don't have to throw it back at them. You know what I'm saying? You can just build on what they already threw out. Because every time he's doing this, it's not like a me and him thing. It's a group setting. So everybody is taking in what's going on. So that's just going to show your charisma to everybody else. That's why people want to be charismatic, right? So the energy and the aura in the room, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be seen as the charismatic people. You know what I'm saying? It's a group thing. And I guess me being a natural introvert, I kind of don't want all of that limelight on me. That's probably why I never really got into that type of shit. But, you know, I'm an INTP, so logically, I can really, in my own house, put everything together and make it make logical sense like I'm doing now. It's different when you in the actual fucking moment and shit is going on. But so that's tip number 2. Now, tip number 3 is when people are actually testing your gangster, giving you real shit tests, and maybe they not doing it intentionally, trying to bully you, but they still crossing boundaries and you not feeling comfortable. Always, every single time, address it right then and there. If somebody is calling you something that you don't like to be called, like a lot of people when I was younger at least, they'll say the B word. That's just something that I didn't play. Nowadays, I don't want nobody calling me out of my name. If you call me dummy or any of that shit, I'm cutting it. No, don't call me anything unless it's kidding me some shit that's positive and uplifting. Because I really believe, you know, I believe in affirmations and shit like that. So if I'm saying I am blank, it better be some good shit. If you telling me I am blank some negative shit, I gotta tell you that I'm not okay with that. And if you keep doing that, you're bound to get smacked. Not like that, like no physical shit, but just let them know that she ain't okay with it. And if they do keep doing that, you gotta fucking disassociate yourself. Like stay away from them, keep them away from you, and shit. You just gotta really set your boundaries and let your boundaries be known. All right, and you doing that, that's still making it's solidifying your alpha state and your alpha frame. Like, all right, I'm not okay with that, and you and everybody else gonna know that I'm not okay with a certain thing. And that's very important, man. Your boundaries. I don't give a fuck if it's with your parents, your friends, your girlfriend, your children, your best friend. Always let your boundaries be your boundaries, and your no's be no's and your yeses be yeses. You got to stand on your own principles and your own morals always, every single time, without fail. All right? If this video has been any type of enlightenment to you, I want you to give a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what hit you the most, what hit home the most for you, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when I post new content. I'm King C's, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.